So over the past few months, I have been building out the bed of my Toyota Tacoma. This is a short bed Toyota Tacoma, and I'm slowly converting it into kind of what you see here. This is it's gonna be a solo camper build. It's got power, it's got a drawer, lights, it's got a nice bed system in it. I custom built all of this right here on the channel over the last couple of months. If you're new and you haven't seen any of these builds, I'll put a playlist right here, you can check it out. But this is a solo camper, and it's really, that's all it can be. This bed is just too short for really two full-size adults to be able to sleep back here. No matter how, fancy I get with trying to build out this bed system, it can only get so big inside of this truck camper. So when I go camping by myself, this is where I'm gonna sleep. So I want it to be super nice. It's got air conditioner, we've got power. I'm gonna have a cell phone booster. We're gonna be doing a video on that soon. I'm gonna install it in the back of this truck. It's gonna have everything that I need back here for a solo camping trip. Now, if you have been following along for a while or you're subscribed to my channel, you know that a few months back, I built a double kayak trailer and I gave my wife my old Hobie Pro Angler 14, the old banana boat. And with that in mind, I wanted to be able for us to both go and camp together. Well, it's just not gonna happen in the back of this truck. She's even got back here with me and we've tested it out to see if we actually both fit, and just ain't gonna happen. So, you've seen the thumbnail. We're gonna be adding a rooftop tent to this truck. It's gonna be for the trips where I take someone else with me, where either I can stay down here and they can stay up top, or me and my wife can both sleep in the rooftop tent. But that is gonna be today's video. I've got the tent here. I'm gonna go over everything about this tent. I found it on Amazon. I kind of wanna help you guys out too on these rooftop tents. If you're interested in getting one, I've had a few of the regular CVT, fabric top, soft top, I guess what you would call them. I'm going with something different because I'm hoping that I can still get in and out of my garage with this one. This is a clamshell style that I found on Amazon. The prices are getting way better. Now, they're still kind of pricey if you want to get a decent one, but you can get them on Amazon now. You don't have to go with a big box brand. As a matter of fact, I think most of these companies are building these brands, even the high dollar brands and these Amazon brands. I think they're basically building them in the same warehouse of most of these tents anyway. So anyway, I ordered one from Amazon. It got here today. I've been waiting on it for about 2.5 weeks. They called, they said they're out for delivery. So they just got here, it's in the shop, and I'm gonna unbox it with you guys and we're gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna thoroughly go through this tent. I actually reached out to the company on Amazon and had a lot of questions, and because it was one of the top sellers on Amazon for this tent and it looked like the best one on Amazon, so I reached out, and apparently, everything they offer in this clamshell tent is offered in these high dollar tents, and this is half the price or a third of the price actually than some of these tents that compare to this one. So y'all stay tuned. We're fixing to change gears from the camper build. I just kind of wanted to hit on this because I know that y'all are going to be like, why are you getting a rooftop tent? You just built out this truck bed camper. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm not even going to be opening that tent up when I go by myself. If it's on the truck, something, I may just leave it here, especially if it don't fit in my shop. So we're going to find that out today too. But this is where I'm gonna sleep when I'm solo camping, but if somebody's with me, we're gonna open up that rooftop tent, so hopefully it works out good. Let's get into the unboxing. All right, I've got the kayak on the other side of the garage today, so we've got this area, better lighting over here, so that we can unbox this kind of quickly together and go through everything and hopefully get it installed. It's raining right now, but hopefully the rain's gone by the end of the video and we can go outside and pop this thing open and see how it looks. But first things first, the brand of this tent is called Nature Nest, and it's a clamshell, like I said, and it's on Amazon. I'm gonna have the link to this tent. If it turns out this is a nice tent and you are interested in it, and I'm happy with it and it's something you wanna look into, I'm gonna have it linked in this video description. Just go down there and click it and go there. You'll know that you're at the right tent on Amazon. There's a lot of them on there. But this is the Nature Nest, and the company that sells it is called Bama Car. And it'll be, it'll be the link in my video description. You can go there and check it out. But apparently this one has all the things that you look for in these clamshells. It's got the built-in LED lights. It's got the condensation mat. It's got a nice mattress above top of it. It comes with a ladder. Yeah, so this is it. I got it. The box is kind of messed up. First off, the shipping took 2.5 weeks, and It's actually been, and I'm in Alabama here, and I'm about an hour from Birmingham, but the tent actually arrived in Birmingham a week ago. And it's kind of just it's sat there. I called and had to schedule, you know, a time for them to deliver it. But other than that, it shipped pretty quick. It shipped right after I ordered it. The day after I ordered it, I got a tracking number. The tracking was decent. It shipped with a company called Seva. I've never really used them before, but it might just be in my area. If you order, I mean, you could get FedEx or UPS or whatever, but they shipped it with a company called Seva to me. It made it to Birmingham about a week ago. I found their number and called and said, hey, it shows my tent's been there for a few days. And they're like, yeah, schedule a time to deliver it and we'll send it out your way. And that's what I did. So it could have probably got here quicker if I would have known, or they would have known to contact me. But anyway, it's here now. The box is kind of damaged. I walked around it when they dropped it off. Even though there are some big tears and rips in the box, it doesn't appear, fingers crossed, it doesn't appear that anything got through the box into the tent, but this is what it looks like when you get it. Hopefully your box may look a little bit better than this one. This one does look pretty rough, but let me grab something. We're gonna start cutting these bands off and see what it looks like up under all this torn up cardboard. Try to get a better angle for you guys. So now let's just hope and pray together that everything's good. All right, looks like it's packaged pretty good. There is a tear right here, and it does look like the top, it's got a little nick on it right there. But if that's all it's gonna be, then I'm okay with it. Let's take this off. I love that it's a flat top. It's not one of those dome style tents. Looks like it's sealed up pretty good. There is one little nick on the top, and I'll show you guys up close when we get done unboxing everything, but so far that's all I see. It's got foam all the way around the edges. Looks like that was protected really well. Here's a little spot I'm talking about. This is aluminum, so it's got a little nick right here, which I'm just gonna touch that up. I'm not gonna complain about that. I mean, it is what it is. It's shipped from China to California, then from California all the way to Alabama. This does have the T-tracks on the side where you can mount stuff. It's got two on the bottom, one on the top. It has the exterior shocks. It has the mounts. I believe these are for the ladder hooks up so you can get in through the side. The badging looks pretty good. I just peeled off some plastic. There's still some more on there, but it doesn't look too bad. Like, I usually don't like badging on stuff. As you can tell, I deleted all the badging off the Toyota as soon as I got it, but that doesn't look too bad. I may leave that on there. There's one on the front and then one on each side. The back has the same T-track stuff. 3 hinges back here. Now I do see a hole in the box on the bottom side, and I don't see any kind of protective stuff on this side. There's no foam or anything. So I'm gonna see if we can flip it over in a minute and we'll check the bottom side of this. But first I'm gonna set the camera up and see if we can actually open this right here while it's on my kayak cart. I told you guys I use that kayak cart for everything. All right, can y'all see it right there? I'm gonna try to pop it up right here where we're at. Just leave it on the cart. So it's got a latch here. And it looks like you can lock these. So you can actually lock this tent up while it's on your truck. A latch there. This comes down, I believe, I guess like that. Something maybe just around here. Like that. Man, Goodness gracious, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Holy cow, guys. All right, let me see if I can get some lighting in here and show you guys what it looks like when you first unbox it. So first off, the fabric does not feel thin at all. And that was one of my concerns. This built-in rain fly is gonna be nice sticking out, but look at the inside of this tent. So here, I believe that's my top tracks that come with it. We'll unbox those in a minute. It's got, I guess, the manual, installation manual that comes with it. I guess this is a pack of hardware. It comes with boot bags that hang on the outside. I'm assuming that's what these are. These are the poles for the front canopy. We'll put them up. And that, I believe, is maybe the ladder bag. Let me reach. Yeah, there's a ladder in there. I believe so. But look how big this is. It's got a nice ceiling with pockets on it where you can store stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's the light, or there's the USB plug for a light. I got you all shaky right now. I know the camera works probably horrible. Let me see if I can set everything up and pull this stuff out, and we'll see what the ladder and the rack and all looks like. All right, I'm trying to be as thorough as possible so you guys get a good, decent review of somebody who actually is gonna use this thing. It looks like there's a zipper here for this rain fly to be removed if you wanted to. Yeah, so this rain fly can actually be rolled up and put out of the way, or we can prop it up with the poles. Let's see what it looks like with the poles propped up. The zippers feel good. I don't know if they're YKK. I don't think they're YKK zippers, but they don't feel bad. The fabric feels great. It really does, guys. Let's prop up this awning. So it comes with the two poles, like a regular tent. If you've ever used a tent before, or I think they all come with these same style little bend poles. And they should have a hole right here, I'm assuming, that you put this in, maybe like this, and then this should bend up. Yep, like that. Just like that, look at that. Now we got a rain fly, can y'all see that? See if I can roll it around a little bit. Man, that is nice. So it's got a door with a screen here, ladder entrance area here. You can enter on all three sides. So there's a door over here, and a door up front. I don't even know if I'm gonna use the ladder because, as I said, this is gonna go on top of my camper shell. And if we are gonna be using this, we're just gonna use the tailgate, maybe. We'll see, but we're probably gonna end up just using the tailgate to walk in and walk out of this. So let's see what else we got. So this tent comes with a rack system. You don't have to buy it separate. That's what I've got here. I'm unboxing right now. But it comes with this rack system that you can put on top of the tent to haul things. I mean, you could haul, I'll have to look at the weight limit, but I'm assuming that you could haul a light kayak or something like that on top of this tent and it shouldn't be an issue. And these are very lightweight tracks. It's got a little T-track in the center of each one of these, and I'm assuming that that's what that other's for. Let me prop them out of the way. I'm excited to get this thing installed to see if it's gonna fit in my garage. I really want this to fit in my garage. So this box here, yeah, so this is just the mounting brackets to mount that track system on top. Really lightweight aluminum, looks like it's been powder coated. And I'm assuming that this is gonna go somewhere on the side here and those tracks are gonna go across. It's a low profile design, so we'll see. If I can't mount these, you know, and still park in the garage, but I can park in the garage, maybe I'll leave these off and just use them whenever we go on a trip. I can throw them on there if we need to store things on the top. I do want to eventually add solar panels. If you watched my last video, we added a solar power system to the truck, And I do want to put solar panels somewhere, and I think that the roof of this would probably be the best place to have one. You know, if we could camp somewhere where when we open this up, it kind of angles the panels at the sun or whatever. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud now, but that's kind of the plan. I do want solar panels on the roof. There's a bag in the back. Let me grab it. Oh, no. First, let me make sure it's all the way on this kayak rack. Let's see if I can shimmy her over a little bit. I almost lost her. All right, that's a little bit better. Did I yell no on the camera just then? I think I did. All right, let me prop my light back up. So I seen this laying in the back. It's a little zip bag back here made out of the same fabric. And this is all the mounting stuff. So this is everything. It even comes with a wrench. Look at this. It comes with a legit 13mm wrench, all the stainless steel mounting hardware. Everything's in this zip bag that matches the tent. So this is what we'll use to mount it on top of the truck. Let's see what else we got. And then we got this bag here, which is the tent bag. And it's really cool that this comes with a bag, because my last couple of tents that I had, you know, I had those soft top tents. The ladders, when you use them and it rained, the ladders would get muddy or dirty. And then when you left, you either had to clean the ladders really well and dry them off before they go back in the tent. If not, they would just get your covers and sheets and pillow and mattress dirty. Having a tent bag like this, if we have to leave in a hurry and the ladder is dirty, it's gonna be okay, because we'll be able to put it inside this tent bag. I mean, this ladder bag. Let's see what it looks like. It is a telescopic ladder, and I think it's plastic. It's either plastic or lightweight aluminum, but this is it. It don't weigh much. And there's the ladder. And I'm pretty sure that this is plastic. Now I gotta figure out, there it goes. I got my fingers. Let's see what the weight limit is on the ladder. I can't believe it's plastic, but I mean, if it works, it works. I don't know, I have to look. Max weight is 150 kg, whatever that translates to pounds. I'll put it on the screen right here. I'll have to look it up because I have no idea. But the ladder doesn't weigh much, and it's got the cool bag with it. It's pretty neat. All right, so I didn't zip the windows on the side up because I want to be able to film in here for you guys, but there's the brand on the side, Nature Nest. The fabric feels good. The shocks on the outside are exterior. Some tents nowadays are coming with the interior shocks. There's the top when it's open. This is a big old tent, guys. I think it's, I don't know, I'll put the dimensions on the screen right here, but I want to say it's over 6 feet long on the bottom side. And here, if you can see here, there's the awning. And like I said, this awning, you can unzip this side and this side, roll it up, and it's got a little fastener where if you just wanna, if it's nice weather and you just wanna lay in the tent and look out, like if you've got a nice view, that's gonna come in handy for that. I love the colors. I love the gray, the dark gray, and the orange trim. That is really, really nice. I like that a lot. And we get into the inside here. Let me see if I can go through this door. Show you all the LED light. And check that out. How cool is that? This is an Amazon tent, guys. That is crazy. And I don't know if you can tell, but if you look really close around the whole top edge of this tent, there is a zipper. You can actually, say you tear a hole or you damage this tent, or maybe you just need to really thoroughly clean this canvas, you can unzip this entire tent from this frame and either replace it or fix it clean it, whatever you need to do. If you needed to do that, it's not like this is permanently built into this tent. It actually, there's the zipper. Oop, there's the zipper right there, and you can unzip this entire canvas from this frame, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a shot down here of the ceiling for y'all. How nice is that? Nice padded top ceiling. And the middle one right there is actually clear, and it's bigger than the other pockets. Let me see if I can shine some light on it for you. See that center pocket? That's actually a clear pocket, and that's designed for if you're stuck in the tent and it's raining or you got kids with you, you can slide an iPad in there or a tablet, and they can lay in the tent and just look straight up and watch TV. You can watch Netflix, YouTube, whatever. You can definitely watch Kayak USA on YouTube right there with no issues at all. But there's a couple of pouches on the side, right here, one right there. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but there's little plastic clips. There's one there, one right there, and then they run all the way down. And that's for running the USB wire so that you can power your lights that's already in here. See this? This is the cord I've got plugged in right now to my little power bank. But you run that all the way down through there, and you can drop your little power pack in that pocket, or you can go out of the corner of the tent down there and plug it up to your truck if you wanted to. It's got air vents up here in each corner. I'll show you guys the mattress now and the layers that are supposed to be here. I haven't even really looked yet. Let's see. All right, so there's the first layer. It's a pretty thick mattress, and I'm telling you, I'm not just saying it, guys. This feels pretty comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's flattening out, but it's plastic bottom with a nice fabric top. It's got a condensation mat, a thick condensation mat, or is that a condensation mat? What is that? Because I think the one under it's condensation, but you can see it's got this weird pattern, the way it's woven, and it makes it even softer. And then under that, if I can pull it up, there's the condensation mat. You got a thick pad, and then below that is the aluminum floor. Man, this thing is gonna be nice. This thing is gonna be really nice. Now my wife's not gonna have an excuse not to go camping with me. All right, so here's the plan for mounting it today. My wife's not here, so I'm gonna get my son over here, and I'm gonna take as much stuff out of as I can to make it light enough, but I'm gonna see if me and my son can lift it up, slide it on top of the truck, and then I'm gonna get a measurement before I bolt it on, because I measured the door. I think I can get away with 81.5 inches from the floor to the top rubber lip of my garage door. And I measured my rack. I put a level across my rack last night, and I measured from the floor to the bottom of that rack, and I had around 71 inches. So I think I've got around 10 inches to play with, but I'm really hoping that this is less, so I'm not risking it every time I come in and out. I really want to be able to, I'd love to be able to clear by an inch or two, but we're going to see. This is supposed to be pretty thin when it's closed up. I can't remember the specs, but I think it's supposed to be under 9 inches when it's closed. But you also have to account for the track system that's on the bottom of this, which mounts to the bars on the top of my truck. So I don't know. We're going to see how this thing mounts, and hopefully, man, I don't want to have to park outside when the tent's on, and I don't want to have to take it on and off, outside. I'd love to be able to use the winch system. If you've followed the channel for a while, I installed a winch system here in my garage to take off the old tent that I had, the bigger one, on and off, and I'd love to be able to use that in here. So anyway, let me get as much stuff out of here. I'm gonna zip everything shut. We're gonna pull it back down, and then I'm gonna see if me and my son can get this thing on top of my truck today. All right, y'all, we have warped to the backyard. The install was easy. I got my son to come over, and he actually helped me. We just picked it up, set it on top of my Printsu rack, and bolted it on. It goes on super fast. One tip, they do have the bottom of this tent lined with a plastic protector coat, like a film that you need to peel off. Peel it off, flip it over and peel it off before you put the tent up there, because I put the tent up and then I noticed it and I tried to peel it off while it was, on the truck, and it was gonna take forever. So we had to pull the tent back off, flip it over, and then peel the protective, plastic off. But then we put it back up there, and I'm so happy with it. And I'm also super pumped that I can tell you guys, not only did the tent fit out of my garage mounted on my truck, but the provided rack system that goes on top that I told you earlier I might not be able to run, it also fits out of my garage. So if you guys are on the fence about getting one of these because you still want to be able to park in your garage, I have a standard garage door. The opening from the concrete to the door, I think, was 82 inches. This is a factory truck. I have no lift. It's a 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Factory size tires. They're not oversized tires. They are KO2s. But the print suit rack, this tent, and the provided rack, and I still had about an inch or maybe 2 inches of clearance getting in and out of the garage. So it was super quick to put on here, and I'm so happy that I'm not gonna have to take this tent off when I wanna pull my truck in the shop to get it out of the weather or anything like that. So let me show you guys this thing opened up outside. It opens up so fast. I'm so excited. I've sent my wife some pictures. She's at work right now, and I've been sending her pictures of the tent, and she is so pumped to be able to go camping with me now. Let me show you guys how quick this thing pops up. And I'm not gonna use the ladder right now because I really don't need it. I'm gonna step right here, undo my 2 latches, and I'll show you guys up close the rack system on the top. But then you just push it, and the shocks do the rest. That quick, the tent is set up. How cool is this? I mean, I absolutely love the way this thing looks. It's way bigger than I thought. I wasn't prepared for how big this thing actually is, but I do want to hit on a few things. The quality is outstanding. I'm not gonna bash any companies, but I have owned several rooftop tents by name brand companies, and the quality of this tent is 10 times better than those name brand company tents that I have owned in the past. I'm just saying, the fabric is better. Now this is brand new. I could have issues later on, but as of right now, I'm not seeing any. Before I walk you around the tent, I'm gonna go ahead and pop up the awning really quick and throw the ladder up so you can see how it looks. And I did take off the ladder attachments back here on the back, and I'm sorry if there's wind on this mic. I think we got another storm brewing in. But I took off the ladder attachments that were back here because I'm never gonna put a ladder back here, and I think it looks a lot cleaner without them. But I did keep the ladder attachments on both sides, so depending on where we're camping, you know, if we wanna get in and out on either side of the truck, we have the option to do so. But as of the back, I mean, I can literally just step up like that on the tailgate and be good to go. Now we'll just throw the awning up. Just like that. I'm so shocked over the quality of this tent. I was really worried, you know, since I was going through Amazon, and there's a lot of tents on Amazon, but I chose the right one, I promise you that. I'm just opening the door right now so we can get a good shot of the inside. I'm gonna leave the flaps open on the sides here. I'll just kind of throw them out for now to show you that. And we'll go ahead and throw the ladder up too. So here's the ladder, and it should, I hope it don't start raining on us. It should hook right here, just like that. I know you're not supposed to go too far out. Something like that. We're on an unlevel ground, so you would want to make sure you shore up the bottom of the ladder, but then you can just climb in and out through the side with no problem at all. All right, I'm gonna hop up in here, guys. This will be the first time that I've gotten in the tent. I'm gonna take my shoes off because they're kind of filthy. This thing, Oh man, this bed, this mattress is more comfortable than the one in my cab. And there is so much room in here. I've already got dirt in here from working on it in the shop. Oh man, I'm gonna like this a lot, y'all. And the size of it. I've got another camera in here. Let me see if I can get it going for you. All right, I'm gonna spin around. I'm 5'9". There's me stretched out in the middle of this thing now. There's still room for someone there and someone there. And then my head is, there's the tent opening. So if I had the door shut, I'd be right there at the tent opening. The ceiling is nice and soft. And it's good that this company puts something like this on the ceiling, because I have seen reviews of tents that have nothing up here and it's just aluminum. The condensation from your breath when you sleep in these tents, if it's just a plain aluminum roof, it will collect on the ceiling and it won't drip on you from here, but it'll run down the tent and it will drip on your feet while you're sleeping. I've seen people complaining about tents like that that don't have anything on the roof. This does have this nice soft, it's actually padded. It's got diamond pattern. Little cubbies here, little see-through one there. I don't have a battery pack in here, but the LED strip, that's it right there. And it runs all the way down. I've got it tucked in these little holders that the cable is supposed to go to. And there's the little on and off switch with the USB port for it. Let me zip up these sides. I have not shut these windows yet. So it's got a mosquito net. Then your main, let's see. We'll do both of them. It's gonna get hot in here quick, but here's another shot of the mattress. Look at this mattress. The top is so soft. Then you got that piece, and then you got, oh, I can't even get it up. That's a very thick, that's a good solid felt. It feels like felt. Man, I made the right choice, y'all. This tent is nice. Oh, let me shut the screen first. There we are. And if you're in here, just imagine waking up with the truck backed up to some nice mountain views up on top of a mountain or a lake. This is gonna be nice. All right, I'm gonna hop down out of my second story. I've got my first story here, now I've got a second story. Pull that up about halfway, and it helps pull the fabric in as you pull down. Just like that. Here's a closer look of the latch. So the latch, you got your lock here. You can put a padlock in there. There's another one on this one. If you wanted to lock this thing up, there's that little nick out here. I'm just gonna take a black Sharpie and kind of just cover that up. Since it's aluminum, we don't have to worry about it rusting. Here's the top, here's the tracks. And what's cool is since these bolt into this track system, you can slide these and mount them anywhere you want, or you could add more to, you know, to mount stuff on top of this thing. This is a solid top too. You can get up and walk around on it and you're not gonna hurt it. And it just latches up. Here's a closer look at that seal I was telling you about. It's a rubber gasket. And when you latch it, see if you can see it here. When you pull that latch over and you push it up, see how it compresses? And it actually snaps into place and locks it on. Man, this thing is nice. But even the top rails have this track system built in, so you can mount stuff in these tracks. All right guys, so that is the Nature Nest rooftop tent that I found on Amazon. Like I said, it will be linked in the video description. I haven't found anything about this thing that I do not like yet. So if you're interested in one, make sure you click that link in the video description. The company is Bama Car. So there's a lot of them on Amazon. So if you just go to Amazon and start looking for Nature Nest tent, if you find it and it's not sold by Bama Car, it's not the company that I ordered it from. So the Bama Car is what you want to look for when you're on Amazon. That will be the exact place that I ordered this, or just click the link that I've got provided below. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. I've got some adventures planned already. My wife is super pumped to be able to take this thing out. I kind of got a double-decker thing going here. I've got a first floor and a second floor now on the truck, so it's gonna work out great. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a trip planned within the next couple of weeks, so y'all stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to support the channel, I really appreciate you guys becoming members. All of my members out there, thank you so much for your support. If you want to support it, it's $4.99 a month. And you can just support the channel. You become a member, click it right up under the video. It just helps me be able to create more content and get out there and film stuff like this for you guys. So support the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching. I got some merch too. I'm gonna quit selling you guys. All right, I'll catch you guys next Monday at 6 o'clock. Peace.